Arman Khan was an ordinary man living in a small apartment in the heart of the city. Every morning at 6 a.m., his alarm rang, and without a moment's delay, he would rise, wash his face, and prepare for another day of work. His life was simple, but his heart carried 1,000 dreams, dreams that seemed just out of reach. He worked as an accountant in a private firm, earning just enough to feed his family and pay the bills. His wife, Sana, was a school teacher, and together they tried to give their 2 children, Ali and Mehek, the best life possible. But being middle class meant walking a tightrope, balancing between dreams and duties, between saving and surviving. Every evening, Arman sat with his children, helping them with their homework. He would smile as they read aloud, but inside, he worried about school fees, rising prices, and the never-ending rent. His salary disappeared within days. Part went to groceries, another to electricity, and the rest to loan payments. Still, he never complained. One night, after a long day at work, Arman sat on the balcony, staring at the city lights. Sana came beside him and asked softly, "You're tired, aren't you?" He smiled faintly. "Just thinking. We work so hard, yet it feels like we're running in circles." Sana placed her hand on his. "At least we're running together." Those words gave him strength. Days turned into months. Arman dreamed of buying his own house, a place where his children could play without worrying about the landlord. He saved every rupee he could, cutting small luxuries. No new clothes for himself, no fancy dinners, no vacations. Sometimes he skipped lunch to save a little extra. Then one winter morning, his company announced layoffs. Arman's name was on the list. His world shattered. He came home quietly that evening, holding his termination letter in trembling hands. Sana opened the door, and the look in her eyes said she already knew. That night, after the children fell asleep, Arman broke down. "What will we do now? How will I pay for their school? What if we lose this house?" Sana hugged him tightly. "You've never failed us before, and you won't fail now. This is just a storm, and storms don't last forever." The next few weeks were the hardest of Arman's life. He searched for work everywhere, faced rejection after rejection. Yet, he never stopped trying. Finally, after months of struggle, he found a job in a small firm. The pay was less, but it was honest work. When he brought home his first paycheck, his children ran to hug him. "Papa, you're our hero," Mihok said with a smile. Tears filled his eyes, not of sadness, but of pride. He realized that true success wasn't about wealth or status, but about never giving up,